Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Dodge Charger, and if you have problems where brake light does not work or both brake lights do not work, stay with us. We'll explain what can easily cause that. It could be multiple things. We will actually guys talk about common mistakes people make when trying to fix that problem that can cost you thousands of dollars in damages. Make sure to stay until the end. We'll cover that as we go guys, and we'll also explain if you need to buy any parts tools for a good price. We'll share that too. So very helpful information will be shared today. Make sure to stay until the end. Before we start, let me just tell you a little bit about us guys. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we do that? Because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need guys in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos and we can keep saving you money guys. If you need to buy parts tools, check out the link in the description of the video below. You can get them at a really good price, quick shipping. So these guys specifically should work on V6, V8 engine. Specifically, we have a 2018 model with a 3.6 V6, but even if you have a V8, it will be about the same. What can easily cause brake lights not to work? First guys, you have two different fuses for the brake lights that you need to check. One is for the left, one is for the right brake light. If just one brake light doesn't work, we always recommend check fuses. Now, if you want to see where the fuses are located, we have it on our YouTube channel, second YouTube channel, Electrical Car Repair Live. Check it out, it will teach you all about that, where the fuses are located. Now, 3 common mistakes people make, when replacing a fuse. Let me talk about that and we'll continue with the brake lights. So we'll try to save you guys from doing that mistake, because we made that mistake and it cost us $2,000 in repairs. So we're in the trunk of your Dodge Charger. Once you lift up the trunk liner, you come underneath. Right here you have the spare tire, the car battery. When replacing a fuse or relay guys on these new cars, it's recommended often to disconnect the car battery. Otherwise you can cause damage to the electrical system. Another thing guys, that's mistake number 1. People sometimes do not disconnect car battery. Mistake number 2. On these new cars, it's very important which battery terminal you disconnect first and which battery terminal you reconnect first. If you do it the wrong way, you can burn modules, electronics, computers. How we know about that guys? We made that mistakes ourselves. It cost us $2,000 for a new airbag computer on Mercedes because we didn't do it right. And mistake number 3. When you check fuses, always test them and realize sometimes a fuse may seem perfectly fine. We had multiple times when fuse looked perfectly fine, but when we tested it was bad. We had many customers that bought a car for a problem. They said they checked the fuse, everything's good, but they replaced this and this part and they still have the problem. And when we actually tested the fuse that they said it was good, it was actually burned. Sometimes you cannot clearly tell they're burned. We'll put a link to a video that will teach you how to test fuses and relays and where to buy cheap fuses and relays from, so check it out. You will need to check 2 fuses. If you need help with those, we have them on the channel for the stop light, brake light. But what else can easily cause it? In some cases it could be guys the brake light switch. The brake light switch is actually located on the pedal. It's all the way here on the top. You're going to see that switch right here. That switch you can see right there guys. That's brake light switch. What it does when you move the pedal, it practically tells the computer to activate the brake lights. So I'm trying to push the pedal and you can see it's going to move the switch. So when it moves the switch, it actually tells the computer, it's time to turn the brake lights on. But if that switch is bad or the wires are broken, but most likely the switch is bad, your brake lights will not work. Cruise control will not work. You have codes in the system too. Another thing guys, if you replace brake light, fuse or a brake light switch, often you may need to reset the computer. We'll talk about that in a second, because what may happen if that switch was bad and the computer registered that, even though you put a new one, if the code is still present, it may not work because you need to reset it. Sometimes the computer will deactivate that function because there was a problem. So how you do that? Let's explain that now. You can do that with the help of a scanner like this one. This is Maxicom. We'll put the link in the description of the video below if you want to check current price and features, but it works on almost any car you can think of. It's a tool that can pay itself off in one-time use, and it can access every computer system in your car. It can read codes, delete codes, and see live data. And some of these new cars may have up to 50-60 different computers, like that BMW there. quite a few computers, guys. The Dodge itself, probably our specific model, it's not loaded at all, and it has in the 20s, around 20 computers in this one. So you will read codes. You can check all the all the computers, read the codes, delete codes, see if that fixes the problem. If not, it could be a bad brake light itself. It's an LED light, sometimes they do burn. We've seen them burn, and you may need to replace it. But always first check fuses, check brake light switch. We'll have a video how to test brake light switch, okay, and reset the codes, and then replace, okay, if you need, to the brake light itself. Make sure the connector on the brake light is plugged in correctly as well. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.